On your Thursday, it's also time for In the Know. Now, Art Inc. is more than what it seems on the surface. It stands for Artists Re-Envisioning Tomorrow, and it's working to inspire young minds from all backgrounds and now some adults as well with new programming. So we got Executive Director Nikki Romaine in here to talk all about what's going on, and there is a lot happening, Nikki.
There is a lot happening.
Oh my gosh. First of all, I just want to say good morning. Thanks for being here. Great to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Let's talk first about Art Inc. as just an institution, an organization, right? This has been something that I know we here at 25 News, we have talked to many people who are involved, and, you know, I know I've talked to some kids in the community who have been involved. Everybody loves it. But for those who might not be familiar and they just drive by the building, what's it all about?
Absolutely. So we opened our doors about 6 years ago now. We bought the old Greeley School building over in the North Valley area, and we turned it into an arts and culture center. So it's called the Romaine Arts and Culture Center, which houses Art Inc. And it's a nonprofit, 501c3 nonprofit. Our mission is to inspire and empower the community through arts, education, and culture. And we do that through our programming. So the kids come in 1st through 8th grade. They get help with their homework, and then they break off and do various arts activities, whether it's singing, dancing, acting, painting, coding, Lego robotics, 3D printing, film. If it's arts related, we're doing it or we want to do it.
Oh, I love that, yeah.
And then we have another extension of our program. We wrote a grant called Change That Narrative through Arts, Education, and Culture. And through that grant, we are able to hire teenagers. So we hire anywhere from 15-year-olds to 24-year-olds. They come in, they help the kids with their homework, and they assist with teaching. So they also help with the programs, but then they get their own programs. So they're doing financial literacy, they're doing the Common App applications and getting ready for school. They're getting help with their resumes. They also, I have a special unveiling here. Which
I wanted to talk about this too.
But in addition to that, this whole Change That Narrative movement is for these kids. So we're getting them, you know, out of the element, they're in a safe environment, and they're making money. And then they're learning. We do teen summits, and the teens pick their topics. So we've done like, we just did financial literacy. We do like change the culture. We do, let's talk about sex, because they want to know all about that. Health, mental health, gang violence, gun violence, you name it. They're picking these topics. Then we get experts to come in and do a panel, and sometimes they'll also do resource tables as well, and we open that up to the community.
Oh my gosh, you really are opening up their minds, right, at the same time.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about this real quick. I mean, you were talking about the grants and the work that these kids do, right, through the arts, and many of those pieces are in here from what you told me.
So this book is called Change That Narrative, and so with the grant that we wrote, we said that we would hire these kids, which we have, and then that we would do a book called Change That Narrative. And with this book, it features, well, we can do unwrapping. Would you like to do the honors?
I would love to. Thank you. And I'll let you explain.
So with this book, we will also do a premiere art exhibition. So there are artists featured from across the country, and then we also have some of the work that we've done with our kids, and some of our staff are actually featured on there. Do you want me to do that with my nails?
I was going to say, I just put my nails. I realize this. I'm not the best person to do this. There we go. Oh, perfect.
All right.
You want to do the unwrapping?
Yeah, you do that.
Oh my gosh.
We'll do it together.
Oh, I just love the satisfaction you get out of that, right?
I know. So my husband, Jonathan Romaine, who's also the co-founder, together we started Art Inc., and he put this book together.
Oh my
Actually, the whole Change That Narrative movement is his. So he's like, he brought it, he was a part of SNET, which was the mayor's, actually ripped the top of it.
It's okay. I just wanted to open it up real quick and show off some of the pieces in here.
Take this off.
Yeah, absolutely.
And show the whole.
And there's the hardcover there. Beautifully printed book, by the way.
Yes, isn't it gorgeous?
Show that to camera too.
And look at inside here. One of the first pages is actually when we first open our center.
Oh, beautifully printed too.
Yes. When we first opened our center, we did a project with Peoria Public Schools.
Yes.
And they're the first piece. It's a collage, and it's about changing violence in the community. And the first 3, you can actually find this in the administrative office in Peoria Public Schools.
That is beautiful, and you can see that there. Oh my gosh, with a little, looks like we got a quote next to it. This is one from Nelson Mandela right there. Honestly, adding to the experience, right, of just opening it up and taking it all in, very focused. We're running out of time. I would love to keep talking about this.
Let's keep talking.
I know, because I want to keep showing this off. You got a bunch of things coming up,
yes.
too. First, let's talk about That's What She Said.
Absolutely. So I'm actually plugging our That's What She Said show.
Yes.
So this show is basically featuring, we do this annually, and it's called That's What She Said Peoria, and we feature the voices of local women. So they're coming in and they're telling their stories, from the tragic comedy to the, you know, hilarious, really sad, heartbreaking stories. And so we know these people, right? But we may not know the story that they're going to share. So this happens March 2nd. It's a Saturday. Get your tickets. They're on sale now, ardingpeoria.org. This is an excellent event. It also comes with an after party, and it's presented by Commerce Bank.
Excellent. And real quickly, we've also got some auditions for an amazing play. Right?
Yes. So this is one of my favorite plays, and I'm actually directing this play. So I'm super excited about that. I directed our first adult play, but this is our first children's musical. So this is Once on This Island, and we're auditioning for junior high and high school. Basically, the grades or the ages is age 8 to 18.
Okay.
And so this is really exciting. Come on out, bring your kids out to audition February 23rd and February 24th. You can get all the details at ardingpeoria.org.
Excellent. We got some more information up on your screen as well, including hours, phone number. This is an effort that you do not want to miss out on, right? Opening our youth's minds, showing them what the world has to offer, and allowing them to kind of plug themselves into it,
Absolutely.
too. So,
Yeah.
Nikki, thank you so much for all you do for the community. We really appreciate it, and thanks for coming on and talking about it, too.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, for sure. All right, we will be right back. We're going to keep looking at this book, by the way, but just give us a few moments. We'll be back after the break. Stick around.